Okay. Hi, welcome to Jules World. If you don't know me, I love books and I love reading. So today we are going to talk about this book, November 9th by Colleen Hoover. So I'm gonna do my review on it and tell you what I like about it. Okay, thank you for joining. Okay, so I written it, so sorry if I'm not looking at you guys while I'm reading, because I wanna read what's on actually my mobile. Okay, here goes. If she's not careful, I might just fall in love with her tonight. Wow. November 9 blew my mind, blew me away. I read it over this week, and my heart was racing the whole time reading it. The story was so unique and unexpected that it took me completely by surprise over and over again. I swooned, I fell in love. My heart was broken and then healed again. The twist, holy cow. That twist, totally shocker, but I loved it. This book was perfect from cover to cover, and definitely one of the best books of the year. And I give it a 5 stars. I went into this story completely blind, without knowing anything other than what the blurb said, and knowing the fact that it was a standalone. My personal recommendation is that you do the same thing. Try not to read anything about the plot and just dive right into the story. As such, I'm not going to talk about the storyline at all here. This is a spoiler-free review, and instead I'm only going to share the blurb. Fallon meets Ben, an inspiring novelist, the day before her scheduled cross-country move. The ultimately attraction leads them to spend Fallon's last day in LA together, and her event life becomes the creative inspiration Ben has always sought for his novel. Over time and amidst the various relationships and tribulations of their own separate lives, they continue to meet on the same date every year, until one day Fallon becomes unsure if Ben has been telling her the truth or fabricating a perfect reality for the sake of the ultimate plot twist. Now, in complete honesty, blurbs usually over-exaggerate when they say things like, for the sake of the ultimate plot twist. But I promise you the wording is fully deserved here. I genuinely did not see the twist coming, and I absolutely loved that. It surprised me. It just gave the story that extra oomph. This book starts off by just throwing you right into the story. You hit the ground running, and it's a non-stop ride until the very end. As you can guess, from the blurb. The story takes place over several years, focusing on Fallon and Ben's single day together each year. I desperately waited for them to reconnect and couldn't wait to see where each new year would take them. You can't leave yet. I'm not finished falling in love with you. I was especially impressed with the way their relationship was set up so strongly that even after spending an entire year apart, with literally no contact, they could pick up like they'd never been separated. He slowly plants kisses down my neck, keeping my hand secured to the bed, not allowing me to touch him back while he explores my skin. God, I've missed you. I missed him. I've missed the way I feel when I'm with him. I wish I could have this every day. Once a year isn't enough. P.S. This is complete standalone, not part of a series, but there's a secret something in this book that's guaranteed to make you squeal. If you're already a fan of Colleen Hoover's books. Anyways, I started this book late at night, but ended up on another late night yesterday finishing it because I just needed to find out what happened next to Fallon and Ben. The more I read, the more my heart squeezed. I was deliriously excited for their reunion, while being kind of scared about what would happen each year while they were apart. My heart was in my throat. I felt all the feels. Quote, "She's the only one I want with me today, and here she is, just for me, because she missed me. If she's not careful, I just might beg her to stay for good." Quote. Oh, and this story really built up. My gosh, there was this one specific point where seriously guys, I was raging. OMG, my stomach dropped. I was so mad that I was practically shedding angry tears. I was furious to the point of not believing I could ever forgive that person. I was done, mad. But ooh, wow, the grovel was epic. It was so epic that it actually did make me genuinely feel for and understand that character and believe the apology in a way that made me forgive what I thought would probably be unforgivable, and still fully love that character. To me, that's a sign of damn good writing. In the final hour of reading this book, I went from full of freaking out, angst-filled, stomach-dropping rage to sitting with the biggest, silliest, happiest grin on my face, basking in all the warm, happy feels. I really found it to be amazing how these two characters could literally spend only a matter of hours together. over the years and still have me wholeheartedly believe their love for each other. Understand the mistakes, cheered for the victories. I loved it so much. Quote, this is real life, and in the real world, you have to bust your ass for the happy ever after. When you find love, you take it. You grab it with both hands, and you do everything in your power not to let it go. Isn't that an awesome quote? This book was unique, unexpected, gripping, addictive, a lot of fun, but angsty at times. And also totally swoon-filled and beautiful, because the truth is that no person is perfect, and even the best of us make mistakes. What counts is whether we learn from them and how we repair the damage and how far we are willing to go to prove our love for each other, no matter what happens. I really felt like, regardless of whether I agreed with them, I understand these characters, and I absolutely adore their beautiful yet unconventional love story. I laughed, cried, swooned, and fell completely in love. I have loved some books, but not like Colleen Hoover has written in the 9th of November. Her story just reached right into my heart, and this book was another top-notch winner. A truly fantastic top recommendation. Quote, I think about you every day, and I don't know how to get over you. She says, don't, I beg her. Please don't get over me. This is one of those books you'll want to drop everything to read the moment it's live. And I gave it 5 stars. Stand-alone romance. It was such a beautiful book. Okay, so now it is time to pick a new book, and I've got 3 books here that I have decided to pick. I have decided to think what I wanted to read next. I don't know which one, so it is These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong, or A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair, or I'm also thinking about This Thick Baby, which is the 6th. Okay, sorry about that, but we were up to my battery just died, so I decided to change my battery. Okay, so my 3rd book that I picked, even though I probably said what it was The Atlas 6 by Olive V. Blake. Okay, so I am using I'm going to call it Wheel of Fortune for books. Wheel of Fortune books. Okay, so I'll be doing Wheel of Fortune with books, and let's see what we get. Okay, and my next book is Dun, dun, dun. The Atlas 6. And the winner is the Atlas 6 is my next read. Okay, so I catch you next Saturday after when I finish reading all this book, and I'll do my review. Okay, thank you, and please, if you like my book reviews, then please click the like button and please subscribe, and have a great reading time. Bye for now.